of, I'm going to tell these people so. And according to the reports, I was at the top of the list. And then he shrank. Games 4, 5, and 6. I thought he melted down in the way I'd never seen a superstar just melt down, just freeze up. And the first game was pathetic. He scored 8 points in game 4, and it didn't get much better from that point on. And we all agreed, I think, boy, chosen one became the frozen one. Okay, these are epic fails. And then they break through against the Thunder, and LeBron was he's the MVP. Way to go. It's about damn time, he said after that game. But then if Ray Allen doesn't hit the greatest clutch shot I've ever seen, they lose that game and that championship. But again, LeBron was coming apart down the stretch. He had 3 turnovers in the last 3 minutes and 2 in the last 1 minute.
But they were down. But Skip,
okay.
But let me
I know he did good things also, but there was some epic fail going on.
But you mentioned that LeBron got swept, and he's gotten swept twice. Did you know Magic and Kareem got swept in '83? Magic got swept again by Detroit. Kareem got swept.
Okay, but when Magic got swept, he pulled his hamstring, and Byron pulled his hamstring in game number 1.
Well, how was his hamstring in '83 when Moses Malone swept him? Well, him and Kareem.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
And what happens if Magic doesn't hit that baby hook? Now all of a sudden.
Okay, but he hit it.
Yeah.
It wasn't like Byron hit it.
But he hit it. That's my thing. But you remember in '84 what happened when Magic dribbled out the time?
He did.
And they didn't call it
Tragic Johnson.
Oh, would you consider that an epic fail?
Yep, I could, but did he not right the wrong against Larry Bird?
Oh,
did he not beat him 3 times in finals?
Hold up.
Yeah.
Did he right the wrong against the Thunder? Did he right the wrong against Tim Duncan? Did he right the wrong against the
I don't know if he did, but then what happened in 2014? They get blown off the floor by a record finals margin. And remember game 1? He cramps. Nobody else cramped except LeBron James. He scores 2 points in the 4th quarter. You realize they're up 4 in game 1 going to the 4th quarter at San Antonio, and he cramps.
What did that let you know? He was the guy, right?
Okay. And then what happened in game 1, 2018 at Oakland? He has the greatest shooting night of his career that he refuses to shoot the last shot. He's got Steph on him and won't just pull up and shoot an 18-foot shot.
Skip.
Okay, but it's just what you have to do. It's what everybody does if you're that guy.
No, you do what you do. That's not what he is. He's not just pull the ball up from 18 and shoot over the top of somebody.
So then JR, obviously, first George Hill misses the second free throw. JR loses his mind and his place and where he is. And LeBron goes over and pouts on the bench. And that's not a top 10 move. That's not, you can't pout. You're tied at Oakland in game 1 going to overtime, and he quit. For the first half of overtime, he didn't score a field goal in overtime. He wouldn't even take a shot for 2.5 minutes.
But the thing is, people don't realize that Kareem and Oscar played together, and the Celtics beat them. Shaq and Kobe played together against a team.
Kareem and Oscar won a championship together, and Oscar was on his last leg.
Shaq and Kobe played together and got beat by a team with no Hall of Famers, which would be the equivalent of the Mavericks. But the Mavericks got a Hall of Famer in first ballot in Dirk and Jason Kidd.
No, I'll give you, the Mavericks were very good that year. They were they had swept Kobe and the Lakers.
And they beat the Thunder.
They beat the Thunder. They beat them handily.
But hold on.
Okay, I got it. But we're talking about the GOAT, according to you.
What I'm talking about is Kenny Smith's list that he got Shaq and Kobe. Shaq and Kobe, arguably the greatest duo ever. They got beat for a gentleman's sweep by a team that had no Hall of Famers.
Okay, but they also won 3 together in which they just crushed the field. Just dominated the field.
Well, the field was them with San Antonio. Once they got past San Antonio, nobody was going to beat them in the finals coming out of the East because hold on. I thought the East was the Eastern Conference.
Well,
it was not the Eastern Conference as long as Shaq and Kobe winning titles. No. But when LeBron won titles, it's the Eastern Conference.
Okay, but I give you that. But they dominated the West. They dominated the West. They crushed everybody in the West.